everyone. I hope I'm perfectly audible as well as visible to all of you. So, sorry for the delays as it's scheduled around 7 and it's little bit 10 minutes delayed. So, really sorry for that. There's some certain issues at the backend side. So, so first of all, thanks for joining us in this particular session. Let me just share my screen and do let me know in the comment section. Is this particular screen, my sharing screen got visible to all of you or not? Yeah, it's visible. So let me just slide it out. Slowly. Yeah. So today we will be learning more about like how, as hackathon is just going to start. So I feel like why not take a topic which will definitely help you out in engaging your project to a high level and make your project and individually like you got a chance to learn new things. So here we will be learning more about like GitHub Copilot. So let's deep dive into it. So first of all, before going into much detail, let me just firstly introduce myself. So I'm Bhavna and I'm the person who loves to play with code and currently I'm working as a SD at Collabra, and I previously being very active in open source and did different programs like LFX and MLH and Excel, and I'm also one of the MLH top 50 hacker last year. So currently I'm contributing to GitHub community as a GitHub campus expert. So today in this particular slides, what we will be going to cover it out. So what is GitHub Copilot? Most probably you people hear the name GitHub. I know like most of you folks will be using this during the hackathon itself. So try I will try to make this particular session as interactive as I can. So firstly, we will be learning more about like what is GitHub Copilot. Might be it's first time you are hearing this particular name, and even like how this particular tool will help you in your hackathon project. It supports a lot of features that will be very beneficial for you to make this particular project good. And other than that, like I will help you out like how you can install and set up in your system, and what are the benefits of GitHub Copilot that the thing that I was specifying before, like the things that will be helpful for making your project good, and even like it might be there is a certain track messages of GitHub, so where you have got a got a chance to win that as well, and how you can tackle complex problem like might be the chance you are facing some issues while uploading the project, and even a lot more. So you can even collaborate with each other using VS Code and even just GitHub Copilot. So has some best practices of using Copilot. So you might be the have certain question like what is GitHub Copilot. So here is just like a your AI pair programmer inside your IDE. So it gives a certain suggestions on the code base. The same thing that we are doing in Bard and even ChatGPT. We just give support some or provide some prompts. On the basis of that, the ChatGPT or even Bard give certain suggestions. Like you want a certain things like you want a code base for adding two numbers. Uh, in C++ because you do not know about that. You are proficient developer in Python. So you type it over there and then convert it into and lot more things. But you can do this in your IDE itself. You do not need to go to Google and other things. So how cool is that? So it supports seamless integration, different language support, and lot more. So how this particular things will be going in the depth, like in the background process. So GitHub Copilot uses OpenAI Codex model in the background, like ChatGPT 3 behind the scenes, and it returns a suggestion to our editor where you can choose and accept or decline certain requests. So if you are providing a certain prompt, make sure the prompt suggestion that you are providing, it gives you a certain answer on the basis of that. So it's being available on different IDs like Visual Studio Code, NeoVim, and VS Code and JetBrains ID. So currently, GitHub team is working on providing on a lot more IDs, but as of now, it's supported on this. So let's discuss about like certain features. We will cover it out like how I am using GitHub Copilot in my system, and during the installation features. So before going into much detail, let me just give you certain features. So here you can see you can convert comments to a code. Uh, let's take it like you are writing a certain code base where you just need to specify like I want a code base for a certain things. So I will show it in a demo itself. So here you can, if you using repetitive code, so it will automatically give you a suggestion on the basis of that. You just need to tab, like click on tab button in your keyboard, and it will automatically add into the key into your code base. So it also shows certain alternatives because might be the chance like being a developer we are stuck with different things, and we are most probably finding a not able to find a good solution, but we are finding them able to get the uh, minimum output like that solves a particular problem. So might be that like GitHub Copilot will help you in providing a good setup like optimized one. So here is some contextual code suggestion and multilingual support. Like most of the big coders have able to understand it out the things that I'm mentioning, and even like error resolution. So it will help you in error resolution as well. So let's deep dive into it. How you can install it in your system. So let me just let me just quickly open certain things. I'm just using certain Linux commands over here, and let's go into popular project that I'm just currently working on it. And let me just open it into VS Code. So I mostly use NeoVim, but just for the showing purpose, I'm showing it over here. So as suggested in the slide, what we have to do, you just need to go into the extension section as suggested here. Just need to cite GitHub Copilot, and it's already installed in my system. So you need to do, you just need to install it. Uh, as I already installed it, so it is showing me like disable install, but I do not want to do. So you just need to do this particular thing. So once you have done, you're almost able to use the GitHub Copilot. Let me just go through it. So here you can see like I added a certain GIF to write a code base to validate the phone number. So only certain people like who are backend developer will be able to understand it out. How this particular things will help a developer. Like we are just providing a certain prompt and ChatGPT is automatically doing this particular stuff. So let me just show it my system. Right, code base to validate the phone. So here you can see like ChatGPT provide you certain commands you can accept, and even like if I do it, so it will automatically got accepted, and I do not need to think anything. It's how cool is that? Like everything is going to be like that. So this is the thing that I was mentioning. Like you just need to provide certain prompts, and it will automatically do the things for you. So it's kind of in ID buddy for coding buddy for you. Mhm. So here is another feature that GitHub provides, like GitHub Copilot Chat, that I mostly use a lot of times instead of ChatGPT. So I also got to know about this last year. So till from then I was like, how cool is that? Like I able to use uh, chat GPT in my ID itself. I do not need to think anything. So what you all need to do, you just need to install it, GitHub Copilot chat, the first thing that you got in your system in the extension part, it will automatically got installed. After that, what you need to do. So you just here able to see this particular chat button, you just need to click it over here. So for using chat feature, you need to be sign in with your GitHub account. So you can ask anything over here. Ask Copilot and type for commands. Or if you're struggling it out like how need to use, GitHub also provides certain documentation for the same. You just need to go it over here and you can ask it. So let me like, hey, even I do my assignment using GitHub Copilot. So how cool is that? So what's your programming needs today? So I am thinking to write a code base that adds two numbers provided by the user using C++. So this particular thing would be very beneficial. Like if you're a C++ developer, then you will be able to write the code base. But if you're a Python developer, might be there certain constraint that you wouldn't be able to guess it out and even struggling to find the error. So in this particular scenario, like you can see her GitHub Copilot writes the code base for the same and even explaining you the things. So like here it's giving me a certain prompt how I can handle where the user enter non-numeric number for the number to be added. So here I provided the prompt and it will give me certain outputs on the basis of the things that I have provided over here. So it's just taking it a certain number and checking it using certain features like clear and ignore. And here it's including certain header files and limits. So let me just do it one thing. Can we optimize this code base? The code would be by using redundancy, like separate function. You can see it like how clearly and even efficiently do the things. It's pretty amazing. So most probably now you will be able to think it out like how this particular things works. So let me just give you an example of certain how GitHub Copilot helping us in fixing that system. So whenever I click on this, I know like there's certain errors. Modify using GitHub Copilot. Ask. Mm, just give me a 1 minute. Sorry guys for the delay. So let me just remove this particular one. So it shows like there's certain errors. I will just press it Control I. Solve the error. Yeah, like you can see, like I remove the semicolon from the end, it's automatically edited out. And if I selected all and then search it, most probably it will add resolve the error. So mostly like if you're a simple developer and didn't know about like this GitHub Copilot, but you all do most probably go to Chat GPT, and now you can see like I know I didn't know like I removed this particular, but Chat GPT know it and solve this for me. So the thing is, like, if you didn't know about this particular platform, what you do most probably like go to ChatGPT, solve the issue, and then moving back from different uh, Google resources to different one, and moving through like ChatGPT and like Stack Overflow, Bard, and many more things. So how cool is that? Like you are able to do all this particular thing in your VS Code ID itself. So this is the thing that I was thinking to add it over here and help you in how you can leverage this particular technology using this. So if you are a student, so you can use all these particular things and free. So most probably like you are able to figure it out, like how I demoed the things, how you can solve the error, how you can use GitHub Copilot and even GitHub Copilot chat and lot more things. So here's certain benefits that GitHub Copilot provides. So like faster code generation, idea exploration. Like I already mentioned, like I use this particular platform for just give me a so like I use this particular platform for code generation, idea exploration, and lot more things. So now, so here's the GitHub Copilot chat feature that I was talking about, and the things that we have discussed, like how we can assist the programmer to use this particular thing. So I already let you know like how you need to install it out. You just need to use GitHub Copilot in this particular extension, install it out, and like I already installed it in my system, so it is showing me like that, and GitHub Copilot chat. And the third thing I might be like this particular screen, my screen is not shared. It's shared yet, so really sorry for the same. And here this particular like you just need to like I give a simple prompt to the GitHub Copilot chat. So what is this GitHub Copilot? Let me just move it into the slides. So like it will help you just like a chat GPT inside your VS Code. So I think here's a demo that I was thinking about to give you, but might be certain reasons it wouldn't be able to do that. So I just written a simple code base to add two numbers, which is being provided by the user. But the thing is like I use this particular simple example to explain you the things. But if you're a developer and stuck with different issues, you can use this in different ways as well. So like might be the chance you are proficient with C++ but didn't know about Python for the certain things like we mostly do not know about like how we can build UI in C++, but there's a specific library that we can use it, and might be some of people didn't know about this, but GitHub Copilot can help you in this. Without going into the documentation thing, you can use it over here. So this is the thing that was, and like if you provide prompts in a great manner, it will provide you a most optimized code base. So here's the thing that I was talking about, and if you're stuck with certain problems, so here what I did, I just removed this particular one, and I know like there's certain error in this particular field. I will modify using GitHub Copilot and will write it over here, resolve the issue. So using fix, so I accept it out and it got automatically fixed. And I even include this particular one. And as you know, like there's no error in this particular one. But before I did this particular thing, and might be this particular thing getting meshed, just remove it out. So here's the basic, like I shared details about like what is GitHub Copilot. Might be you got some certain ideas about this particular thing, like how we can use GitHub Copilot in my project. And there are a lot more things like you can collaborate with different developers just using VS Code and like logging into your system. And even you can assist your friend to solve a certain issue under GitHub Copilot. So there's certain features that is being provided by GitHub. So yeah, certain GitHub Copilot like it boosts your productivity and creativity. Like it helps you to generate less context switching and lot more. So now it's time to enhance the developer experience using GitHub Copilot. So how many of you is excited to use this particular one. So I forget to add this particular thing, like if you're a student, so GitHub provides a set of tools that would be like bunch of tools and services that would be very beneficial for you as a developer or even as a student to learn new things. It contains certain course about web development and lot more, just free. So if you're someone who is interested to learn more about it, and also like GitHub Copilot, GitHub Copilot Chat, and Figma Premium, all are the tools and services which comes under GitHub student developer pack. So this particular services is being paid for who are not the not the students. So if you're a student, and why not just go into this and leverage the things that being provided by GitHub for free. So what you all need to do, just need to scan this particular QR code. It will onboard you to the GitHub student developer page, where you just need to sign in, log in, and verify it out like you are a student in a certain university. And after that, you can use all this particular platform. Most probably, I think it's got clear. So most probably, like we are stuck with when we are have to tackle with complex problem. So being a developer, like I feel this is not a challenge for all of us, because until we do not take a certain type of what does it called challenge, we can't become a good developer. This is the thinking that I have from the starting. Like when I just got selected in LFX, I haven't worked with anything like Kubernetes space, but I have the passion, like I need to learn this particular things and contribute to the project. Then I did this particular stuff, and in the end I will be able to do it as well. So you just need to have this particular mindset. So how you can so in this particular thing, like GitHub Copilot helped me a lot, like it accelerate my cycle, improving like how the things need to be reduced, like debug in a reduced time manner, and rapid prototyping and a lot more things. So best practices for GitHub Copilot, like maximizing the benefits. Like here's this. Firstly, you just need to understand the suggestions that you are providing. You just need to combine with your like manual coding mindset, and you can verify and test it out. So here's certain feature like GitHub Copilot can help you in brainstorming, jog your memory, retain focus and time. So if you are interested to leverage more things what GitHub provides, so here's some GitHub Copilot, Copilot Labs, and Hey GitHub. So the one thing that I would highly suggest, like if you are so might be like some of folks have this hackathon might be the first hackathon in person, and even like might be the chance like online hackathon. So do not get hesitate. A lot of like when I just started, like I even started my coding journey through a single hackathon. So might be like I would be great enough, like at that particular time someone told me about this particular platform, but as of now, like I'm sharing my experience with you folks. Might be like I think you folks will use this particular platform. Share your doubts, and if you have any doubts regarding the platform that you're thinking, and even like if you have any questions, you can ask me in the chat, and would love to answer all the questions. So if you want to connect with me, here's my connecting handles, and that's all.
Hello. Hey, Bhavna. Hello. Am I audible? So we have a question in chat box. So the question is, I am in college, but I don't have a student ID. So can I still get access to GitHub Copilot? So
Hello, Ankur. Am I audible?
Hello. Hi.
Am I?
Yeah, yeah. I'm audible.
Yeah. Now it's
Yeah.
audible.
Okay. So I have a few questions from the chat box. So the question is that I'm in college and I don't have a student ID. Can I get access to Copilot? So do you want to answer that?
Yeah, sure. So, like, if you're someone, like, mostly, like, if you want to validate your college status, so mostly college provides some college ID with the username in the end. But if you do not have, what you just need to do, there's a certain section in the like student developer pack to create a support ticket where you can create a support ticket. GitHub team will connect with you and help you out in accessing this particular feature. So like still if you are facing any issue, like I am a GitHub campus expert, so just reach out to me like on my social media handles, and will help you out like what things I can do from my side.
Yep. Also, just adding up to that, so like for the hackathon, if you're participating in hackathon, we'll also share some exclusive links with you through which you can directly apply for the GitHub student developer pack, and you can use that to get your access as well. You can use any of your ID, such as like your application form in college, or anything that supports that you're from the university. You can use those documents. So I hope this answers the question. Also, any other questions in the chat box? If any of you have any questions, feel free to just write your questions in the chat box, and we'll be happy to answer that. Also, kudos to Bhavna. It was a great session, and like I hope you all learned something new about Copilot from this session. And like we'll have a lot of use cases of Copilot and a lot of other stuff in the hackathon as well. So if you're participating, feel free to check that out. And hope you like the session. If you have any other doubts, feel free to ask it out in the chat box. Also, Bhavna, any remarks for the participants who are participating in the hackathon?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, you take a good initiative to organize certain type of hackathon. And other than that, might be like when I started participating in hackathon, and when it was my first hackathon, so I literally very curious and even like excited for the hackathon. But I have a fear in the mindset, like there are a lot of people who have participated in a lot of hackathons, might be they got when, but in the end what matters like what things you learn in this particular hackathon. So I would highly suggest like instead of winning this particular one, you just have the mindset to learn new things. So that's the key takeaway that I would like to add it on from my experience itself.
Yeah, sure. Also, like, if I know a lot of beginners will also be there, so like, feel free to network with other participants. Feel free to connect with each other, and I'll be there as well. So I hope we will have a good experience. And apart from that, like, if like throughout the hackathon, I'll be there as a GitHub campus expert as well. So if you need any help in Copilot or any of the stuff related to GitHub, I'll be happy to assist you all. Um, I think we are done with the doubts. So thanks a lot, Bhavna, for taking up the session. Loved interacting with you, and let's hope we'll have a good hackathon soon. Any other remarks from your end?
No, no, like thanks for inviting me as a speaker over here. I initially like stuck with certain things, but in the end it got solved. And thanks for reminding me as well. Thank you
Yeah.
everyone for joining us.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to have you here, and yeah, thanks for joining in. We can end the stream now. Thank you for joining, and have a good day, everyone.